Hello from my studio space. This is Swan with Blank Canvas and Coffee.
Going back and watching the previous video that I posted about color swatches and color palettes, that's very basic and it gives you an idea of how to start a color palette and what to look for, but it's not enough. And so I'm introducing a next step video. So in the next 5 minutes, we're going to focus on specific palettes and how you might approach them when studying the subject matter for your next painting, and how the light from different geographical areas can make your decisions about the colors that you're going to use. For example, if you're doing a series of paintings of golf courses, the golf course that you focus on in Scotland, it may have different shades of green, whether they're cooler or warmer than the golf course that you depict and it's located in Arizona. Expanding on the color swatches using cadmium yellow, cadmium red, and cerulean blue, adding between each of these colors more variations than I did in a previous video. This example was created in Procreate using a watercolor brushstroke. Moving from the cadmium yellow to the cadmium red, I have different stages of orange. There's yellow orange leading up to a true orange, and kind of the midway between orange and red, and then the red oranges leading up to the red. And then again, you can see from the cadmium red down to cerulean blue, the variations of blue violets and red violets leading up to violet in the middle. In the upper left-hand corner is titanium white. It's a cooler white, and that is showing a diagonal from that white corner up in the upper left down to cerulean blue in the lower right of the chart. And each of the squares along that diagonal are showing the tint of the color above and to the left or right on the chart. The squares to the right and to the bottom of that white square are going to show a yellow tint in that first diagonal square. And then down next to the cerulean blue in the lower right-hand corner, you're going to see white added to the blue violet, which also has some red in it from the red orange across the palette from that blue violet blue. It is a little confusing, and there are different ways to approach color charts. This is how I approached this one, and it gave me an idea of what muted colors would be like using these different colors. Now, after you've created your color palette, you can start dividing it into different sections. You'll see that half of the color palette might make an interesting palette for one specific painting, and the other half would be used for a different painting. Or you could even break it down further into smaller sections, and you could use those 4 colors in each of those smaller sections to do a study of what the painting might look like with just those few colors, and challenge yourself to study the creation of that limited palette and what you can discover from that. This is all an example of how you can discover further in your art, in your drawings or your paintings, and allow yourself the time to really dig deep into those areas and see what you might come up with. Taking more time in the end is going to make you a richer artist so that you have more experience in understanding and discovering the different aspects of the technical portions of painting. And as in anything else, the more time you take to study the technical aspects of painting and drawing, it's going to become almost like a second nature to you. Similar to riding a bike, you're going to have that muscle memory of knowing where that paint stroke should go or how that color should look. Or wouldn't it be more interesting to add a little warmth here or a little coolness there? And you'll just start having more fun with it.
Thank you so much for watching my blank canvas and coffee video, and I hope to see you next time when we view another blank canvas together and maybe have some time to enjoy some coffee. If you enjoyed today's art session, please don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom of this video, and please click on the bell to receive a notification for my next art session. See you next time.